Good morning, everyone. Olive here again. I'm just going to do an at-home Pilates. This would be geared towards kind of one of my morning classes, so kind of beginner to intermediate level. And later today, I'll do a kind of more advanced level. That would be for my evening classes. So apologies about the setup. You're here in my kitchen. I just have a mat and I have a book for a head block. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So first of all, I'll do a warm up and standing, then I'll move the camera so you can see my mat, and I'll be lying down for the majority of the rest. Okay, let's get started. So we start with our shoulder rolls, nice big circles, rolling backwards on the side, trying to create that nice big circle, open up the front of the chest. 2, 1. And I'm going to do a chest opening, so hands together, right hand first, open up the right hand and back, left hand and back. Right hand, breathing out and in. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. This time, try not let the hips move. So we're going to try and keep the hips together. 2. Try to keep those hips pointing forward. 4. 2 more. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to do a roll down, okay? So I'm going to turn sideways for this. Okay, and we're going to do 3 of these in total. So I'm going to put my chin into my chest, start to round down between the shoulder blades, rounding down through that mid back, all the way down. First one, we're just taking it nice and easy, soft bend in the knee, and then we're going to roll all the way back up, restacking the spine, and roll the shoulders back. No. Okay, and again, roll down, and then we're going to roll all the way back and roll the shoulders back. Last one, we're going to do ragdoll when we're at the bottom. That's the one where you cup the elbows and we're rotating left and right in a semicircle. Man. Chin to the chest, start to round down. We're going to cup the elbows, head in between the arms. And we're just going left and right, left and right. Arms relax and then restack. Rolling all the way back up and rolling the shoulders. Okay, next we're going to do some side flexions, so legs nice and wide, a little bit wider than shoulder width or hip width. We're going to slide the hand down the outside of the leg and the other arm comes over the top and change. Breathing out, breathe in, breathe out and in. Good, one more each side. And back in. Okay. Next we're going to start with some heel raises. Okay, I know you probably can't see my heels. You might be able to see them now. Okay, so we're lifting up with both heels and lowering back down. Lifting up and lower back. Lift and lower. Lift. This time, just lower the left heel. Lift, just lower the right. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to keep one heel up, our right heel up. And we're going to lift our left hand up over our head. Okay, and then we're going to switch. Change. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just going to speed it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Okay, the last little bit we're going to do is just some single leg balance exercises. Okay, so just at home, just try and make sure you're doing a little bit of balance work a couple of times a week. Okay, so this one we're standing up nice and tall. Our feet are about hip width apart. I'm going to shift my weight to my left leg and bring my right knee up. I'm going to bend my left leg to reach my right leg in front and then bring it back. I'm going to bend my left leg again to reach back and back up. Reach in front and back up. Reach behind and back up. Good. Reach in front and back up. Reach behind and back up. This time we're going to hold here for 10 seconds. I'm doing this on the mat, so it's a little bit wobblier. And then for the last couple of seconds, we're going to close the eyes. 2, 1, and relax. Good. We're going to try and do the same on the other side. I'm just going to turn around so you can see that. This side, you'll be able to see a bit clearer. Okay, so again, my feet are about hip width to start with. I'm going to shift my weight to my right leg this time and bring my left leg up. Okay, I'm going to bend my right leg to reach my left leg in front and bring it back. I'm going to reach behind and back. If I keep the tummy engaged, that'll help with your balance. 2, and back up. 3, so bending this knee and back up. Good. 2 more. Behind, up. And again, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. Standing leg nice and straight. This leg, this knee nice and high. Hold. And we're going to close our eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. So next we're going to come down onto the mat. So I'm going to just lower the camera so you can see my mat. Okay. So I've got my block, or a book as my block. Okay. So we're just going to finish off the warm up. We're just going to bring our arms nice and wide, and we're going to rock our legs from side to side. Okay, you'll remember most of these exercises from my classes. So just gently swinging the knees from side to side, just trying to keep the shoulder blades on the mat. And if you're a little bit stiffer, you just start nice and gentle. You don't need to get the knees touching the floor. And gradually that'll get a little bit easier so you can get the knees a little further across. Okay, last one here. We're just going to practice some pelvic tilts. So we're pushing the spine down and then arching the lower back away from the mat. Pushing the lower back down towards the mat and then arching the lower back away from the mat. Pushing down and arching away. Pushing down and arching away. Push down and arch away. Okay, that leads us really nicely into our first exercise down here on the mat. So we're going to take the block out from underneath the head on my book. And then we're going to start into some spine curls. So my heels are nice and close to my bum, and my hands are down by my side. I'm going to push the lower back down into the mat. You should feel your bum start to curl up off the mat. And I'm going to peel my spine nice and slowly up off the mat up into my glute bridge and squeezing the bum. My knee, hip and shoulder are one straight line. And then I'm going to peel all the way back down, starting up at the top of the spine, working my way down and taking my time during that lower back. Sometimes a problem area for some people. So again, push the lower back down, slowly start to peel up, digging in with the heels. So the weight is through my heels, not through my toes. And then I'm going to peel all the way back down. Just getting the glute muscle warmed up here, and then relax at the bottom. Okay, last one. We're going to push the lower back down, slowly start to peel up, digging in with the heels, squeezing the bum. We're going to hold here for 10 seconds. Maximal contraction of the bum, so squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to peel all the way back down. And relax at the bottom. You can give your knees a hug into your chest, just rock side to side if you want. So this time we're going to do some knee extensions when we're up there, okay? So that means we're going to straighten the knee so that we're holding ourselves up just with the opposite leg, okay? If this is too difficult for anyone, just go back to the level that we were doing there and just continue and repeat those. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of these in total. So if it's too difficult for you, just go back to what we did in the first round, okay? So again, heels nice and close to the bum. Flatten the lower back down and slowly start to peel the spine up. Focusing your weight through your heel. And we want to get that straight line from our knee through our hip to our shoulder. Okay? I'm going to straighten my right leg. That means all my weight is through my left leg. Pop that back down. Straighten my left leg. Still keeping the thighs parallel. And back down. Good. Right leg again. Back down. Left leg again. All the weight is through the heel. And back down. Good. We're going to slowly peel the spine all the way back down. And relax at the bottom. Good. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that. Okay. Anyone find it difficult? Again, just go back to that first level. Okay. We're going to flatten the lower back down. Slowly start to peel up. Good. Bum is engaged. Knee, hip, and shoulder are one straight line. I'm going to straighten my right knee. Hold. All my weight is through my left heel, keeping me up nice and high. Try not let the right hip drop. Try to keep the right hip up nice and high. And change. Left knee straight. All my weight is through my right leg this time. And back down. 1 more each leg. Right knee straight. Back down. Left knee straight. And back down. And slowly start to peel all the way back down and relax at the bottom. Okay, we're going to do 1 more. Come up at the top of the mat, so I'm just going to come down a bit. Okay, so we're going to do 1 more of those. You're going to be feeling effort through the front of your legs and then your bum muscles. Okay, last one of these. These again nice and close to the bum. Flatten the lower back down and slowly start to peel up. We're going to dig in up the left leg so we can straighten the right leg. Hold. And down. Straighten the left leg. And down. Straighten the right leg. and down. Last one. Straighten the left leg. And down. Squeeze, hold here. Breathe. And then slowly peel down. And then hug the knees to the chest. Okay. Take a little break, get a breather, get a drink of water if you need. We're just going to do a little hip stretch and glute stretch now. So we're going to pop our feet back on the floor. I'm going to place my right foot over my left thigh and I'm going to push my right knee away from me. I'm going to open up the front of the hip here. It's a nice stretch. And then I'm going to use my two hands to grab the back of my left thigh. Bring that thigh towards you. Nice deep breath. And relax. And we're going to change over to the other. So right or left foot onto the right thigh. Again, just push that knee away from you nice and gently so you open up the front of the hip. And then you're going to use your two hands to grab the back of the right thigh this time. Nice deep breath. And relax. Perfect. We're going to go into some tummy exercises now. So we'll just grab that hook again, pop it underneath our head. Okay. And we're going to do some scissors to start with. Okay. I'm going to start with an easier level and then we're going to work on to a more difficult level. And so if anyone finds the more difficult level, you have something to fall back to and you can do that again. Okay, so we're just going to practice coming up into tabletop. So we're going to push the back slightly down towards the mat, feeling your tummy muscles engage. We're going to draw up the pelvic floor, draw in the lower abdominals. Okay, and we're going to relax those. We're just going to practice that a few times. So I try to engage my back down slightly, draw up my pelvic floor and draw in through my lower abdominals. So nice tension from my belly button down in this area here. And relax. And one more time. Slightly engage the back down towards the mat. Draw up the pelvic floor and draw in through the lower abdominals. Nice and pop through there. Okay, so we're going to practice coming up into tabletop to start with. So inhale to prepare, exhale, bring one leg up. Inhale, exhale, bring the second. For some people that might be an effort, so we can just practice that again. Tummy engaged, inhale to prepare, exhale, bring one leg up. Inhale, exhale, bring the second leg up. Okay, place one down and the next one down. So we're going to just practice that one more time. Tummy's engaged. Inhale to prepare, exhale, one leg comes up, second leg comes up. Okay, so if you're a beginner and you're just practicing that, getting that used to that, just continue to practice that. So we're going to move on to scissors now. And also you can practice this with just one leg up. So we can practice here. Okay. And then for the second round, you can do it with the other leg. So I'm going to demonstrate with both legs up, but you could easily do this with one leg. So we're going to try and keep that tummy engaged. Try not let the tummy dome. I'm going to tap one foot off the ground and back up. Breathing out and in. 10. We're going to go for 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax the feet down. Okay, we're getting that tummy muscles warmed up. Next time we're going to do it, we're going to do it with a little bit of tempo. Okay, so we're going to slow it on the way down and just do the same speed on the way up. So more time under tension when we're lowering the leg. It's a little bit more difficult, okay? We're going to take 3 seconds to go down and roughly 1 to 2 seconds to come back up, okay? So we mightn't do as many reps, but we're going to make them a little bit more difficult. Anyone that was just doing one leg at a time there, just working on the one leg, this time you're going to work on the second leg, okay? So change to the opposite leg. Okay, so again, we're going to lower the back down towards the mat slightly, drawing up the pelvic floor and drawing in through the lower abdominals. Okay, we're going to bring one leg up into tabletop, second leg up into tabletop. Okay, so here we're going to do tempos. So we're going to take 4 seconds to go down. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, in. Good. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You can notice it's a lot harder when we're slowing it down. We're just going to do 2 more after this one. Really trying to draw that tummy in. Last one. And relax the feet back down. Okay, so we should really start to feel our tummy muscles working there when we're trying to slow the exercise down a lot. Okay. Next, we're going to go into one leg stretch. Okay, again, one that we've done quite often in the class. I'm going to start off with an easy level, so if anyone wants to stick at that, they can, and then I'll progress on to a more difficult level. Okay, so we're just going to practice it with one leg up for a short time, and then we're going to practice with the 2 legs up. Okay, again, I'm going to push my lower back down, draw up through my pelvic floor, drawing in through my lower abdominals. Okay, so nice and taut through there. Bring one leg up into tabletop. Okay, so from here we're going to lengthen the leg away and bring it back. Breathing out and in. Breathing out and in. Anyone finding this difficult? The lower your heel goes towards the floor, the more difficult it is. So if you're finding it too difficult, try to keep that heel nice and high. In. I'm going to do one more. Breathe out and in, and pop that on the floor. So if anyone wants to do the second round, the other leg, they can, or you can progress onto the 3 legs up in tabletop with me. So lower the back down, engage the lower abdominals, drawing up the pelvic floor. One leg up into tabletop, second leg up into tabletop. Okay, I'm going to breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. In, breathe out. 3, 2, 1, and open the chest. Okay, so we're going to do one more round of this, and we're going to introduce the arms. Okay, so for anyone doing one leg at a time, you can also introduce the arms. I'll tell you when we're halfway through the round, and you can switch to the other side. First of all, I'm going to demonstrate it if you're just doing one leg at a time. I'm going to come down the mat a little bit so I have enough room above my head for my arms. Okay, so for someone doing it with one leg at a time, my arms come up to here, but I'm just moving the opposite arm to my knee that's up. So I'm breathing out and in, out and in, out and in. Then halfway, I'm going to change over, bring this leg up. Now it's this arm that's going to move. Out and in. Okay. Takes a little bit of coordination. You're going with the opposite arm. Notice how this arm isn't moving anywhere. Okay. For anyone doing the easier version, that's that. Okay. Anyone else doing it with the two legs, we're going to come into that now. So lower the push the lower back down, drawing up the pelvic floor, drawing in, and bringing the legs up into tabletop. Arms come above my shoulders. Okay. So we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. Breathe out and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway, so if anyone wants to switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hug the knees into the chest. Well done. You should really feel that in your tummy now. Okay, so we're going to take a rest from some tummy work and we're going to roll onto our side. Your knees to your chest, and even rock side to side. Massaging that lower back, or you can do it in circle. Okay, I'm going to turn and face this way first. We're going to start with some clam exercises. Okay, so I'm on my side. I might actually use my arm underneath here, okay, because my book is not that high. My knees are bent, my heels are roughly in line with my bum, hips, knees and ankles are stacked. I'm going to start with the clam. I'm going to engage my lower abdominals, keep my feet together. Okay, and we're going to start with the first round. Our feet are on the floor, so I'm going to lift that top knee and lower back down. Try to keep this hip nice and still so it's not rolling backwards. I'm trying to keep these hips stacked on top of each other. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go for 2 more. 11, 12. Hold up at the top. And we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower back down. Okay, my counting's really bad, so remember, if I'm saying 2 more, we do 5 more, that's probably just me. Okay, so again, we're going to do the same again, but we're going to take the feet off the floor. Anyone that's a beginner, you just do the same round as we did there. Okay, so we're going to float the feet off the floor, engaging the lower abdominals. And we're going to lift up and lower back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. Hold up at the top and we're going to pulse again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower back down and pop the feet on the floor. And we should be feeling that on the outside of the hip towards where you put your hand in your back pocket. Okay, so we should be feeling that there. We're going to do a little bit of a challenge now. Okay, so if anyone's up first, we're going to try and do it with a straight leg this time. So my bottom leg is still bent. I'm going to straighten my top leg. Keeping the bottom leg bent gives you a little bit more support. Okay, so stops you wobbling about as much. Anyone that finds this too hard, just again go back to the level before. So I'm going to point the toe of that leg. I'm going to lift up. I'm going to pull the toes up towards my nose and lower back down. Point and lift, flex and lower. Point and lift, flex and lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's my ankle cracking. 10. 2 more. 11. 12. We're going to lower 3/4 of the way and try and make sure that knee, hip and shoulder, so my ankle, knee, hip and shoulder are one straight line. I'm going to keep my toes pulled up towards my nose and I'm going to circle. 3, 2, 1, change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And again, we should really feel that on the outside of the hip. Okay, so next we're going to go into a thoracic opening. If anyone has any little small hand weights, 1 kilo, a tin of beans, anything like that, you can use it for this. I'm just going to do it without anything. Okay, so I'm just going to pull my mat a little bit away from the wall. Just make sure you've got enough room. My hands are out in front. My knees are in roughly that same position. Or anyone that wants to get a little bit of an extra stretch, just drop that top leg onto the floor or onto your mat. So my hands are out in front. First of all, I'm going to lift the hand, my top hand off the bottom hand. I'm going to reach it forwards so I get a nice big stretch at the back of my shoulder. I'm going to lift up and over, hopefully not hit the wall, and then come all the way back. Reach the arm forward first, then lift all the way up and over. Back. Reach, and then lift up and over. 3. I'm going to go for 2 more. Reach, lift up and over. This is nice to do with a little weight because it brings that hand a little bit further. Last one. And all the way back. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of our side plank. Anyone that's a beginner, this might be a new exercise to you. Okay, so you just stick at the first level. Anyone that's been with me for a while, we've been doing this consistently for probably 6 to 9 months. So I'm sure you are an expert as well. So we're going to start with the elbow directly below my shoulder, okay? So that's really important so we don't put too much weight through the shoulder in an awkward position. I'm going to have my bottom leg bent, okay? And we're going to start with our top leg straight, okay? We can do it here, okay? But I like to practice here because it's easier then to progress on to the next level. My top leg is straight, bottom leg is bent, and my elbow is directly below my shoulder. Similar position to the last exercise, but we're just up on our elbow, okay? The last exercise of the climb, okay? I'm going to draw my lower abdominals, inhale to prepare, exhale, I'm going to push through my bottom leg and my elbow, and we're going to try and keep that head in a nice alignment. So my bottom hip is doing a lot of the work, my bottom obliques, and my shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. You can give that shoulder a break if you need, and we're going to come in and do a second one, okay? Elbow directly below my shoulder, bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight so that my ankle and shoulder are one straight line. Inhale to prepare, tummy engaged. Exhale, big push up, looking forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. So we're just going to do one more, and this time we're going to try and get the hand up towards the ceiling, really reaching for the ceiling, trying to bring that the hip a little bit higher. Okay, so last one, elbow directly below my shoulder, bottom leg bent, top leg straight. Engaged, inhale to prepare, exhale, big push up, fingertips to the ceiling. So hold, breathe. See, can you float that leg up? Hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. We're going to roll onto our back and do a big stretch. Fix my hair. Stretch your fingertips to one side of the room. Stretch your toes to the other side of the room. And we're going to do all those exercises on the other side. Then we're going to finish off on our hands and knees, and then a couple of stretches. Okay, so just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to turn and face onto the other side of the mat. You can just turn around if you want. I'm going to come to this side of the mat. We're going to start off with the clam, then we're going to progress on to the thoracic opening, and then we're going to do our side. Okay, so onto our side again, and we're going to start off with that easier clam exercise. So my heels are roughly in line with my bum, hips, knees, and ankles are stacked, and I'm nice and straight through my torso. Lower abdominals are engaged, feet are together, lifting up the top knee and lowering back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. Lift to the top. We're going to hold there and we're going to pulse the knee upwards, nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower back down and relax. Again, we should be feeling that on the outside of the hip towards our bum. Okay, so the second round is with the feet up. Anyone find that difficult enough or just beginner, we can continue at that level. Okay. So I'm floating my feet up off the floor just a couple of inches. Tummy's engaged again. Lifting that top knee and lowering back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. Lift back to the top. We're going to do our pulses here. You can pop the feet back down on the floor if you're finding it too difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the knee down. Pop the feet back on the floor. Feeling it here. Okay, so for the last round, if anyone wants the challenge of doing with a straight leg, bottom leg stays bent, top leg is straightened, so that my ankle, hip and shoulder are one straight line. I'm going to point the toe of that top foot. I'm going to lift up, pull my toes up towards my nose and lower back down. Lift and lower. 2, 3, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, lift up, lower 3/4 of the way and just make sure that heel is in the right place. We're going to circle the heel, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to change direction, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We should be feeling that on the outside of the hip. Okay, so for the next exercise, we're going to do a thoracic opening. Just going to make sure I'm not going to hit into that flower pot. So my arms are outstretched in front of me. I'm going to allow that top knee to fall on the front if I want to get a little bit of an extra stretch. If not, I'll keep it here, okay? This just make sure that you don't allow the hips to roll backwards, okay? So that you're trying to keep this knee stuck to the floor and the ankle stuck to the floor. So I'm going to reach forward first, then I'm going to lift up and over, and then all the way back. Again, I'm going to place my hands on top of each other, reach forward first, then lift up and over, 2, number 3, 4, last one, 5, and all the way back. Okay, so we're going to come up and do our side plank. So we just take the book out of the way, or the block out of the way. Underneath is my elbow, okay, so I'm up on my elbow. My bottom leg is bent, my top leg is straight. Just come up the mat, so my foot is on the floor. Okay, so tummy's engaged. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push that bottom leg through that bottom leg, so it lifts the bottom hip up. Hold. So all the weight should be through that bottom leg and that arm into the elbow and the forearm. Not much weight should be through this top leg and lower back down. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more. Again, make sure that elbow is directly below the shoulder. Make sure everything else is in nice alignment. Tummy engaged. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push through that bottom leg, lifting that bottom hip up. Try not let the head droop. Keep the head in a nice alignment. Strengthen the neck muscles and lower back down. So the last one, we're going to try and reach those fingertips up towards the ceiling. And for anyone who wants an extra challenge, try lift that top leg off the floor. Okay, just float the leg up. So the last one, tummy engaged. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push up. Fingertips to the ceiling, head in a nice alignment. And see, can we float that leg up? Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower back down and lower the hip. Roll onto your back and stretch your fingertips away from your toes. It's a nice big stretch. So we're going to take it a little bit easier. We're going to do a nice gentle exercise now. And we're going to do an exercise called the cat and the camel. We're going to do a little bit of Superman, plank, and finish with thread the needle. Okay, so we're nearly there, last position, and then you've done a whole class with me. Okay, so we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Okay, my knees are directly below my hips, my hands are directly below my shoulders. Okay, and my toes are nice and relaxed. Out of the way. So first of all, we're going to start with the cat and the camel, cat and the cow. A lot of people call it different things. And everyone knows in my class I break it down into 3 different parts. just to make sure that we're not neglecting a part of the spine, that we're trying to use all parts of the spine and really focusing on maybe the part that's a little bit stiffer or a part that you have a problem in. Okay? So we're going to first of all think about our lower back and our tailbone, and we're going to think about rounding the lower back and tucking the tailbone between our legs. I'm going to then tilt my head in between my arms, and then I'm going to push up through the rest of my spine, the middle part of my spine. I'm thinking about tucking my tailbone towards my forehead. Next, I'm going to let my breastbone sink down, head to come up, and then my tailbone to stick out. So again, back into the camel. I'm going to tuck my tailbone between my legs, rounding my lower back. Head goes in between my arms, and then I'm going to push up with my middle part of my spine. Breastbone sinks down, head comes up, and tailbone sticks out. Can't really see it with this t-shirt that I'm wearing as much. So again, we're going to do one more of each. I'm going to tuck my tailbone between my legs, which rounds my lower back. So I see that here. I'm going to tuck my head in between my arms, and then I'm going to push up through the rest of my spine. Last one. Breastbone sinks down. Head comes up, and tailbone sticks out. Good, and relax. And we're going to relax into the extended child's pose. So arms out in front. And I'm going to try and sit my bum back towards my heels. Try and keep the elbows straight. Gives you an extra bit of a stretch in the shoulders if you try and keep the elbows straight. Good, we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. And next we're going to practice the Superman, okay? Some people call it bird dog. I like to call it Superman. Okay, so this time we're going to extend an arm and a leg away from the center. To begin with, we're just going to practice one. Okay, so one limb, one arm, one leg, and then we're going to put the two of them together. So for this one here, we're going to be halfway between the cat and the camel. Okay, so our back is going to be in a neutral position. So we should have a good idea of rounding up, arching down, and then we're halfway between both. Okay, you can see my back is nice and flat. I'm going to engage my tummy muscles. Okay, so draw my belly button towards my spine to try and keep that neutral spine. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with an arm. So I'm going to try and keep that tummy nice and tight, keep that back still, and I'm going to reach out with an arm. Opposite arm. Now a leg. So slide the leg along, lift, back down, slide the other leg along, and lift, and slide it back. Good. We'll do that again. Arm and back, opposite arm and back. Slide the leg away, lift, slide it back, opposite leg, slide along and lift, and lower back down. For anyone that's a beginner, you can continue with that. Anyone that's been in my class for a while, we're going to progress on to arm and the leg. So again, we're trying to make sure that back stays in that neutral position, tummy drawn in and tight. So we're going to go with right arm, left leg to begin with. Breathing out, back, change the opposite side. Breathe out and back. Breathe out, in, breathe out and in. Breathe out, in, breathe out and in. Last two. Breathe out, in, last one. Breathe out and in. And again, let's relax back into the child's pose. This time we're going to turn our palms face up. Nice big deep breaths. And then we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. So anyone find it difficult in the wrists, just give the wrists a little bit of a roll, okay? Or come out of the position as much as you need. So the last tough exercise that we're going to do is we're going to do some plank preparation, okay? And then we're going to finish off with thread the needle. Plank preparation, this is preparing us to get into the full plank, so we're not going to do that today. We're just going to do 5 plank preparations and we're going to hold them for 5 seconds. Okay, so we're back into that same position that we were in. This time we've got the toes curled under. Okay, my back is in a nice neutral position. We can see it's nice long and flat back. Okay, and that includes the back of my neck. I'm going to be turning towards the camera sometimes, but you'll see that I'm in this nice long position with my neck. So we're going to keep that back in a nice long position. We're going to engage the lower abdominals, inhale to prepare, and we're going to float the knees up, okay? So tummy drawn in, inhale to prepare, exhale, float the knees up, hold, 3, 2, 1, lower back down. We're going to take 5-second break. Tummy drawn in, inhale to prepare, exhale, float the knees up. All the weight is through my hands and my toes. 2, 1, and the lower back down. Tummy engaged. Inhale to prepare, exhale, float up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. We're going to do 2 more. Tummy in. Inhale to prepare, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Last one. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, float up with the tummy engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Turn the toes away. And again, we're going to come into the child's pose. Well done. Last exercise, we're going to do thread the needle, and then that's us for today. So again, give the wrist a little bit of a break. That's particularly tough on the wrist because there's a lot of weight through the upper body. So giving the wrist a little bit of a stretch. So you can bring that right hand in front and then bring the back of the hand down using the other hand. I'm going to change it over, left hand in front, so I let my hand fall, and then I use my other hand to just bring that further into that stretch. Hopefully you can see that. And give them a nice roll again. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Takes time for the wrist to build up the strength to be in those positions for a while. So last exercise is thread the needle. We're going to do 5 on each side, and then that's us for the day. So hands are again below the shoulders, knees are below the hips. I'm going to go with my right side first. Okay, so I'm going to reach my right hand underneath. I'm going to bring it back through and reach up towards the ceiling. Reach under. So I'm trying to bring my right shoulder blade as far under me as I can. And then back up. And follow your hand with your head. Continue to watch the hand. 3. Under. 4. Last one. Reach under. And number 5. I'm going to do the same again. My opposite side. I'm going to use my left hand to feed under. Back through. And this time up towards the ceiling. reach under, big breath out, reach under, and out, reach under, out, last one, reach under, out, hands back on the floor, last time into the child's pose, arms out nice and long, set the bum back. See, can you get those fingers another inch further forward? And that is us. Thank you for joining in. I hope everyone is well at home and stay safe. You can contact me by email. So if anyone wants to get in touch, please just email into the clinic and I'll pick that up and check the emails every second day. So if anyone has any questions or any queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. Miss you all and hope to see you soon. Take care.